The digital value model helps you create value for your customer, brand, and organization in the digital world. In this video, I'll focus on the data and how they help you build your value proposition. Building companies with digital in the core is quite hard. This model helps you build your day after tomorrow value proposition, tell the story of your value proposition, and evaluate your state of digital of your value proposition. Since it's all about the value proposition, I suggest that you take a look at the Strategizer website, where you find characteristics of a good value proposition. But first things first, when we dive into the model, you need to write down your current value proposition. To help you with that, I suggest you take a look at Value Proposition Design from Alexander Osterwalder and the accompanying Value Proposition Canvas, which help you to write down your current value proposition. Then we dive into the model. We focus on two axes. The first axis is technology as a facilitator, where intelligent augmented, user interface, and data help you to build operational excellence in the second axis of extreme customer centricity. Together with the human side, the emotional connection you have, you build what I call the customer relationship of the future, where you can write down a new value proposition ready for digital reality. Today, we focus on data. And when I think of data, I always think about Deming. In God we trust, all others need to bring data. Or Reed Hastings, CEO of Netflix, who says, if you want to go into discussion with me, you either bring data or I will win. A company who really understood what data is all about 2018-wise is Planet Labs.
The world is always changing. Industries expand and develop. Trees grow and disappear. People transition and settle. Change is everywhere. Change is daily. We just haven't been able to see it until now. By imaging the whole planet every day, Planet makes the constantly changing world visible and accessible, transforming forever the way we make decisions about our resources, our business, our planet, and ourselves. For the first time, Planet enables action at a global scale, and we empower others to build ideas and solutions that are still being imagined. With our information at your fingertips and the world's creativity, the possibilities are limitless. Planet. See change. Change the world.
Tiny little satellites capturing the Earth day after day, which gives an enormous amount of data to Planet Lab, which they can distribute to their customers and get, of course, a big revenue model of it. On a smaller scale, your customers are also leaving a big data trail, because each time they connect to one device or another, or they are out in the street, out in the open, they give away data. Data which you can leverage into becoming the secret weapon for your next level of your customer relationship. But data as such, it's not what it's all about. It's all about the relevance. Why, where, and how are you using customer data? That is the $1 million question. It all starts with what Stefan Bellingham calls big wisdom. Listening to your customer, understanding him, capturing his data. This can either be online through a good listening system, or on offline to applications, quizzes, other connected devices. Online is quite easy today. You have a lot of online tools available where you can capture sentiment and data from your customer. With those data, you can develop a big help for your customer. A customer relationship which is faster than real time. Instead of reactive, you become proactive. Like Snorlax does in LA. Snorlax takes into consideration current traffic and weather conditions to wake you up in time to be on time for your first meeting. Reactive becomes proactive. The same with Vaillant. A heating system informs you on a possible problem or a possible breakdown, connects to you via your smartphone. You only need to press OK, and the next day there will be some guy from Vaillant at your doorstep to help you clear and sort out your problem. Again, instead of being reactive after the breakdown, he becomes proactive before the breakdown. Next level is big personalization. We will evolve towards a predictable customer in a world where one size fits none and a segment of one. Harvard Business Review has done studies on that one and shows that the customer value is becoming more important than the brand value for your company. So the better you know your customer, the more value you are creating for your enterprise. Same with LinkedIn, who is able now to give you data and information and personalization on the people in your next meeting. So they help you make your next meeting. Research shows that people don't mind that the data is being used for personalized service, even to improve that service, and even to feed them personalized information. What's key in this is that you as a company need to win trust of your customers to win the market. 85% of marketers already report success when they can leverage data into true personalization. An example of that one is the Trunk Club, where they capture data from their mails and deliver them each month at their doorstep or at their home page. They give them a new wardrobe fitting to their personal needs. So, if you take this into the model, you are now ready to look at the data bubble in the Access Technology as a facilitator. Try to answer those two questions. How does your value proposition allow you to capture relevant customer data? And secondly, how do you use this data to enhance your customer experience? So think on how to capture them, but also how they can enhance your customer experience. If you're intrigued with all of this, I suggest that you do some further reading. As the model is based on the books from Steven van Belleghem, I suggest you go check him out at his website or his Twitter handle, or read the books which are on the screen. Thank you for listening, and hope to see you next time.